Team South Africa's combined open and youth squads finished 6th out of 34 countries, and Ryle led the way, again taking gold in the open men's flags. Ryle is our most decorated World Championship medal winner for fastest man on sand. But our excellent team result hinged on silver going to PE's Mandy Maritz in the beach sprints and on stellar performances from Tariq Hassim, Megan Kreft, Siobhan Clark, Andrew van Dieman and Melissa Corbett. A celebratory paddle was in order.
Absolute pleasure to meet you, man. I've got the whole squad here. We are so excited. What can we expect from this kayak tour? Well, Elise and I, we're going to take you out to the mangrove creeks, the shipwrecks, and hopefully see some dolphins as well at the beautiful Adelaide Dolphin Sanctuary here in Port Adelaide. Well, where do we begin? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get ourselves a buoyancy vest. So you've all got your buoyancy vest there. Make sure they're nice and firm. You've got all the buckles done up and your zip. Make sure that it's not too tight because this is what's going to keep you alive if you fall in. I don't think it's going to happen because you're lifesavers, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Good. I think you should be fine. Okay, let's get them on and let's get our boats ready to go.
Just a day down under and you realize how environmentally aware and organized the Aussies are.
You might have thought as you came down on the way here, hang on, it's a bit dirty, a bit industrial, how can I expect to see something beautiful? But this area used to be a landfill, and at the moment this area has been cleaned up for a long time, and what we've got is a beautiful ecosystem ready to be explored. So we're going to be taking these kayaks out for a bit of an adventure. We're going to be going into the mangroves and we'll teach you how to paddle in those areas, and then we're going to all help each other down to the ramp, get on the water and paddle as a group, and we'll be seeing the sights. We're not here to set the pace, we're just here to tell a few stories and keep you guys safe while you explore this area.
The sanctuary is part of South Australia's largest port and has a number of sites dating back to the earliest inhabitants of the mangroves, the Kauma Aboriginal Nation, though attention soon turned to the current occupants. It was in 1998 that these dolphins were recognized as a separate species from other bottlenose dolphins, and they let you know it too. You're not allowed to get too close in case you disturb them.
James, that was incredible. Thank you so much. The dolphins at the end, yeah, that was something special. I noticed they were very small though.
So most of the dolphins here, in fact, all of them are Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphins. And they live here and they live out on the local Adelaide coast. But this is sort of their home, their nursery, and this is where they spend most of their time fishing, learning how to teach their babies how to swim, teach their babies how to breathe, and how to be dolphins, essentially. It's their home, it's their nursery.
What makes this place so special that there's so many dolphins that you can see?
This place here, as you can see, is a very complex ecosystem. The mangroves holding this place together, thousands and thousands of fish, insects, and bird life have abundant food sources here. It's so protected from the swells from the ocean itself that this area is really able to produce a large abundance of smaller food, all the way down from plankton all the way up to dolphins themselves. So this ecosystem is precious and it's pristine, and the ongoing efforts to clean it up by the local authorities have made it that where you can come down here on any given day and enjoy amazing array of bird life, 40 dolphins or so that live in this area, and get to paddle out in the mangroves that we saw before, which was just stunning, a magical jungle.
That mangrove forest that we paddled into was really something special. It felt like we were traveling back in time. How long has it been here for?
Well, that forest is around 7,000 years old, so it's well established. In fact, the mangroves themselves have almost created the islands that we are on now. Local Ghana people used to come to this area and use this area for a lot of hunting and fishing, and they've been able to use this area for thousands of years as well. And so there's a strong sense of ancientness, I guess, in this place. And when you're paddling through it, you can really feel that you're going back in time, you really feel you're part of something that's been here for a long time.
Well, I think what we did see today was truly special, and I can't say thank you enough from myself and the team for sharing that with us.
Oh, absolutely our pleasure. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks, guys. Mandy, for you, you've just worn your heart on your chest and represented your country in a competition, and you've got a brief bit of downtime now before you've got to do it all again. But what does this mean to you right now?
Well, it was a great experience just coming out and resting the mind, just getting it off competition mode and just relaxing, kind of like a little bit of an active recovery, paddling with the dolphins, and so just to like refocus. It was awesome.
Siobhan, we've trained together for the last 2 years and it's been grueling to say the least, but coming out here and getting these small little victories before we've got to switch on for competition, what is that like?
Jeez, it's been a long 2 years. We've had some blood, sweat and tears on the line. It's good to have these 4 guys going into a tough championships, and it's nice to just come down to the mangroves and just chill out, reset a good old comp that we have, and as the team of 4 to go for gold. I think it's a nice time to just take our chill bond and smash it on Friday.
What most South Africans know about this city is the Adelaide Oval, home of Aussie rules football and site of many cricket tests between the Proteas and Australia. Scott Bray sees it in a different perspective.
Scott, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I can't wait to do this rooftop climb. I just wanted to know, what can I expect from it?
Wonderful. Roof climb sounds like the experience for you. We're going to check out the Adelaide Oval from above. And at the top, there's a special little point where you can test those nerves with a 50-metre high lean out, right from the very top point up here.
But first, more of this total approach to safety from Australians. They sure do gear up.
Lovely work. So you can jump out from there. We'll start making a few adjustments. Okay. First one we're looking for is the orange loops off to the sides. Just grab a hold of that, throw your thumbs on through, stick the bum out and punch away from yourself. Just get it snug around the leg, you don't want it too tight. Beautiful. And then we're just going to neaten up all the loose straps, so pretty much the long tails that we have, and a trolley to keep you attached.
All right, so one more thing I think I'm missing out on is, where do I get a pair of those?
Oh, these trusty keepsake, my golden wings. We'll see if we can earn you some today.
Cool, let's go.
Scott has watched a packed Adelaide Oval of some 55,000 fans cheering the run-up of greats like Glenn McGrath and Brett Lee. He's seen Adam Gilchrist and Ricky Ponting hit sixes into these stands. Artists from AC/DC to David Bowie and Michael Jackson to Guns N' Roses have all played this ground. The place echoes with history.
You gonna show me how it's done?
I can do. So we talked about adrenaline. This is where you might start to feel it. Okay. This is a 50-metre lean out. You can stand behind it. Heels back and sit. Back into that. And just from there, it's just hang out. You can roll over, check out. You underneath. She's a fair way down, but
I'll keep it. Right. Sure, it's good.
still good.
And lean.
And bum back.
Oh man, that's a long way down.
The grass is soft, it's alright.
Oh man, that is awesome. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, mate. Well done, bud.
That is how you do Adelaide. Welcome, welcome.
Ryle's take-home was how similar we are to Australians in so many ways, which explains our great rivalries, and may they never end.